Hey everybody, welcome to Mailbag Monday for October 29, 2018. I'm here in Franklin, Kentucky at Dad's Bluegrass Campground where I'm staying the week, getting a lot of stuff taken care of here, including creating new music, new video, catching up with admin, and just chilling my jets just a little bit, being on the road. So today's Mailbag Monday question comes from Mary Lee Huey. I'm reading this off my laptop over here. And she writes, I just don't get harmonics. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Has this been covered in a previous Dulcimerica? Well, Mary, not only have I not covered it in Dulcimerica, I've not covered it here in Mailbag Monday either, and so I'll go ahead and shed some light on what the harmonic is and what it isn't. So thank you for writing in. Harmonics are these lovely little bell tones we get when we lightly touch right on top of the fret and pluck. They're ornaments, they're lovely little things that we can add into a piece of music, and they are a mystery to a lot of people, how to play them and what exactly are harmonics. Well, let's cover the latter question first. Basically, there are two different types of tones that we're used to getting. There is the fundamental tone and then there's the harmonic tone. The fundamental tone is what happens when you actually play the string. That sound is called the fundamental note, or the fundamental tone. Then there's the harmonic. So let's step backwards for a second, and you've got this vibrating string length, VSL, and that is measured from the bridge of the instrument to the nut. And everything in between there is where the string actually vibrates. The length of the string, the gauge of the string, its thickness, all determine how deep the pitch will be or how high the pitch will be. So with the strings we have on the mountain dulcimer, everything in between the nut and the bridge is that string. So if we play it open, we get that fundamental tone. And then, whenever we take our finger and place it to the left of one of these frets on the instrument, that shortens the string and thereby rises the pitch, or raises the pitch. So we keep doing that, and if we keep going higher, the pitch goes up. And if we go a little bit lower, then that pitch will go down. And that's why we have the frets on the instrument. And they're all spelled out for us. Harmonics exist even when the fundamental tone is sounding. You just don't hear the harmonic because the fundamental tone is much stronger and more robust. But if you put your finger right on top of the fret, not to the left or to the right, but directly on the top, and you don't press down, you just hold lightly, you won't get a fundamental tone, but you will be shortening the string and creating the opportunity for a harmonic to be played. So how do you play a harmonic? Basically, like I said, just before, or instead of going to the left of the fret, you want to put your finger directly over the top of the fret, because we're not actually pushing down and using that fret to shorten the string. So we're going to shorten the string just by positioning exactly over that fret, because that fret location is exactly where the note is located. We'll start at the 7th fret, take your finger, place it directly over the top of the fret, and then just touch lightly upon the string. You don't need to press down or anything. Just make contact with it. And then with your other hand, pluck the string and then remove your finger. That gives you that harmonic overtone, the very same tone that's present every single time we pick a note. But you can hear it a lot clearer because there is no fundamental tone there. You can do this all over the fretboard, and these natural harmonics exist at the halfway point, the third points. You can divide the string into thirds, or in quarters. You can divide the string into quarters and get these different types of harmonics. So the most popular place to get the harmonic is at the 7th fret, and that's going to give you an octave above the open string. So if you're playing the melody string, then this octave harmonic is going to be an octave above the actual fundamental note. You can also do harmonics at the 4th fret, and you can get them at the 11th fret, and those are going to give you 2 octaves above that fundamental note. 2 octaves coming at you from the 4th fret and the 11th fret. Actually, that is going to give you an octave plus a 5th is going to be the range between the notes. And then you have got harmonics at the 3rd and the 14th fret. and that's going to give you 2 full octaves. So once again, to review, the harmonics are going to happen at these specific locations that are exactly half, or divided into quarters, or divided into thirds. 7th fret, 4th, 11th, 3rd, and 14th. Those are all natural harmonics. Now you can actually get other harmonics all over the fretboard. You just have to keep trying. And every dulcimer is built a little bit different, and so you might have to work with those and try and get those out. But you can hear some of the other harmonics that I'm getting there. So you can kind of mess around with that. Now you can play them one at a time, or you can lay your finger all the way across the frets and strum across the strings, and you get that nice little bell tone, and that's a neat thing to have in there as well. So that's just a quick overview of what harmonics are all about. And there are other ways to get not natural harmonics, but false harmonics. And basically what you would do is you would actually fret the string here, and then you would go up and place your finger. Say, if we're going to go here, we'd go like right here. And this is kind of hard to do. You want to put your finger lightly on the string and then also pluck it. I'm not good at that. I do better when I have a pick. So let me see if I can grab a pick and do that. So I'll shorten the string here in the middle, and then I'll come in here. I'm going to lay my finger down, my index finger, and the pick is behind it. And there we go. So touch lightly with the finger, and then use the pick behind the finger. So I can move that finger down now to the 3rd fret, and then move down here where I'm doing the harmonic and get that same note. So in this way you can get harmonic notes that are not actually going to be part of that open note scale or the open notes that we're using. So if you're trying to create a melody out of harmonics, you can do that. Fret with your left hand, lightly touch, and also pluck with the right hand. And that's all there is to it. Harmonics are great to start tunes, end tunes, to put punctuation in the middle of tunes, and they can be used in all different ways. So hopefully you'll have a lot of fun. Work with them, practice, get good at it, and then unleash your harmonic self. Hopefully this has been helpful to you, and thank you once again for all of your Mailbag Monday suggestions. Drop them in the box to me at bingfutch@yahoo.com, and I got more coming to you next week. Until next time, everybody, have fun, keep playing, and we'll see you soon.